Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is Hypoton. Welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft survival game. So today, this will either be the best video or the worst video I have ever made. There is no in between, it's one or the other. And this is also a post commentary, so I'm going hands-free. None of that feet playing stuff also, because I can't even win normally. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. Anyway, I'm talking about things people do that piss me off. So if you see me looking away, that's because I have the list on my phone. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, yeah, list on my phone of just kind of some brainstorming ideas. And by the way, this is a very poor gameplay to say the least. I make the deathmatch, so that's all I give you. But anyway, number one, let's start it off great with my most favorite, and this is when people chew loud. Now listen. I get it, maybe some people's parents don't teach them how to, proper eating etiquette, but it's so annoying when I'm sitting next to either my friends or, whoever, and just take out a piece of gum, or we're eating dinner, whatever, and it's just, it's like, if you can hear yourself chewing that loud and you just don't think anything of it, what are you doing? It's like, it's so annoying. Like, you don't need to be perfectly silent, but people who, it's just like so exaggerated, no mouth closure whatsoever, that irks me a little bit. It rustles the jimmies, and I'll admit, my dad's a big offender of that. So yeah, it's really annoying. Please learn how to eat, plus I finna. Alright, anyway, this is just gonna be a video of hate. I don't know what put me in this mood. I'm just hating on everybody today, so that's okay. Regardless, number two is people who are too full of themselves. Listen, I don't care who you are. You could be the president of the United States or that homeless guy that lives on the street next to me. Yeah, that was not only not true, that was kind of mean. Wow, I'm contradicting myself today. But, just, you gotta think about other people. Like, people who go around and complain about their life. Yeah, you could be having some hard times, and it's fine to tell other people. Like, I encourage that. I'm pretty sure everyone does. But when you go around constantly complaining about every little thing that happens in your life, and you're like, oh, why does this happen to me? Why does my life suck? Or even on the complete opposite note, people who were like, oh, dude, I'm the best person ever. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at that. And like, I'm perfect. It's like, calm it down a little bit. You're not the only person who matters in the world. You gotta think of others sometimes. Now, I mean, cockiness and self-confidence are two completely different things. Like, self-confidence is great. You gotta believe in yourself, but over self-confidence, if that's even a thing, is not really too great. So yeah, on to number three, and this is people who stereotype or group others. Now this one kind of hits home a little bit. Okay, so let me give you guys the foundation of this little story. So I play percussion, and I'm in the percussion section, whatever, with a few of my friends in the band. And for some reason, our band teacher classifies the whole percussion section, or percussionists in general, as just stupid. So I'm not being full of myself. I'm just going to say, like, I'm not stupid, I would say. I know some things in life. And regardless, just whatever I do, it's just criticism. And he's just like, say, like, one person, not even me, say somebody else in the percussion section messes up. He's like, percussion, what are you doing? It's like, it's not us as a group, it's just him. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, but you get put into the whole group. I don't know. I mean, if you're like, on another note, if you're like caught with your friends doing something, you didn't even do something wrong, and they get caught and you get in trouble, that kind of makes sense because, like, you were with them, you didn't stop. But it's not kind of that. All right, my words are very mumbled or jumbled this video, so hopefully you get my central message here. It's just people who, like, just group you or stereotype you as someone either who you are or who you aren't, and it's so annoying. Like, I mean, I don't face this problem at all, but racism, I don't know. It's like, if you're a black guy, some people immediately take that as, oh, I don't even know. I feel like I'm being racist, but I'm saying, like, genuinely what people do. Some people will be like, oh, okay, yeah, he's black, so he's got a, like, watermelon or something. Like, yeah, people joke about that. Or, like, I don't even know, random things. It's like, why are you putting him into a group? That's, like, I don't know, maybe generally in the group what most people do, but not that individual. Like, maybe I don't know. I'm getting offhand here, or off topic, so let's go to number 4, and that is stubborn people. So these are people who do not budge at all in what they do, and do not lean any which way to compromise. Oh god, just bringing these topics up makes me so mad. I could go on like an hour rant, but I'm not. I only have like 10 minutes. So yeah, these people are people who say like you're working in a group project and you're trying to figure stuff out. They are set in an idea and you're trying to compromise to make it easier or make the project better. They will not budge. They will not budge. They have to have their way, have to have their idea. And that's just so annoying. It's like, it's fine. Deal with it. You got to make sacrifices too. Like, sometimes everybody has to sacrifice a little bit to get the best outcome. It's like not everybody can have their way, and just some people don't get that, and that's what's really, really annoying. Alright, so there's with that note, and let's go to number 5, kind of along the same lines as the stubborn people. By the way, I might have lost track number-wise, sorry. And this is people who will not admit to their mistakes. Now, I'm going to call someone out here, but it's okay, because that person lives in my house. That's my brother. He will not admit to doing something wrong. Like, say, I don't know, you mess up. Like, people who blame others. Even if it's something as simple as, like, oh, in League of Legends or whatever, like, you didn't help me or whatever, or something stupid like that, they won't admit. They'll be like, no, it was that person's fault, or like, no, we lost because the jungler fed. It's like, no, accept your defeat, accept what you did wrong, and that you lost the game. Don't blame it on others. You need to accept some of the responsibility. It's like, regardless of anything that happens, that person just will not say, alright guys, I'm sorry I messed up. It's, oh, okay, you know, somebody else did something wrong, so that's why this happened, or, you know, I did this because somebody told me to, or influenced me to. Ah, it's annoying. Just man up, or woman up, expect, or accept that you did something wrong and live with it. So, live with the consequences, that is. Alright, on to number 6, and I kind of went over this, this is people who only think of themselves. And I really don't want to go too far into this because I kind of already did, but there's other people in the world besides you. You gotta think of what you do, how it affects others, not just yourself. So I try and go with that. That's more of a life lesson, less than a rant. So out of all these 7 points, one of them ended up being positive. That's good. Alright, and this is on to number 7, and this one will probably finish out the video since we're going into deathmatch, and this one gets me a little salty. And it is people who cheat the system. Alright, listen, if you could find some shortcut in life or with something, that's great, good for you. But it's people who, it's hard to give an example of this, but it's like, I don't know, let's say you, God, it's so hard to, like, think. Let's say there's some group you're trying to get into, and it's really hard, and nobody really gets in, and it's like a music group or whatever. I've used a lot of music references, even though I don't play too much music, but, and, you get in not because you're good at music, but because you bribed somebody, or you knew the guy beforehand, so you had a better chance of getting in than everybody else. It's like, no, I want it to be an even playing field for everybody, so it's just based off of musical talent. It's people who get ahead in life not by working hard, just by cheating the system and abusing stupid things that others have worked so hard for, and they get the same outcome. It's like, everybody, I don't know, I feel like I'm like advocating communism or something dumb like that, but I don't know, it's like everybody, if one person works harder than the other, alright, this is capitalism, if one person works harder than the other, they should have the better result, not the person who, you know, slacked off a little bit, but found a little cheat in the, or a little loophole to get their way to the top above the other person who was working their ass off while you were just messing around. So that is pretty much all I had to say. Once again, that's either the best video I made on this channel or the worst, so let me know in the comments below, or by giving me a rating of either a thumbs up or thumbs down. Sorry for the post-commentary and the gameplay. This guy had like 3 trillion golden apples, so I lost, but, you know, whatever. GG to him. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next video. Peace.